Good morning, students. In previous video, we are discussed several things about the coordination compounds, and here we are going to forward our chapter what coordination compounds. Coordination compounds. In previous video, we have discussed what something about the valence bond theory, where I told you the some postulates of the valence bond theory, where I told you that there are some vacant orbital must have by the metal, and and you also what seen that, sir, there is a vacant, sorry, there is a fulfilled orbital, at least one fulfilled orbital possessed by the ligand, and for the metal ligand bonding there must be effective overlapping between the vacant metal orbital and filled ligand orbital, and some hybridization and uh, hybrid orbitals, and coordination number, etc., weak field ligand, strong field ligand. All these things we have discussed in previous videos. Okay. So students, today we are going to find out or how can we calculate if I give any coordination compound. Suppose I give any coordination compound, and I tell you that what, okay, find out the magnetic moment, hybridization, geometry, and magnetism of coordination compound. Then how can and how will you get that? So students, in today's topic we are going to discuss how can we find out these things like hybridization, geometry, magnetism, magnetic moment, etc., by of any coordination compound. Let us take example. Suppose this one is your example, Cl3. Here you can see the oxidation number, the oxidation state or oxidation number of cobalt is here +3, because 6 neutral ligands coordinated with the cobalt ion. So students, let me inform you that if there is a neutral ligand, then that neutral ligand do not give any charge on the metal ion. So there is a 3 counter ion in the form of the chloride ion, which give the 3 positive charge on the cobalt. So here you can see that what, 6 strong field ligand means what, here you can see that NH3 is a strong field ligand. Listen carefully, NH3 is a strong field ligand. So what, sir? If any strong field ligand attached or coordinated with the central metal ion, then it have a tendency to pair the electron in d orbital. That means what? It causes pairing of electron. Pairing of electron. Where? In d orbital. D orbital. Okay? In d orbital. Means you can see here the coordinations. Simply the cobalt is a 27 in their atomic number, and their ground state electronic configuration is what? The electronic configuration of argon and 3d74s2. But if you see in their oxidation state, then you can see here the oxidation. Yani you can see the cobalt bears 3 positive charge, and the oxidation. The electronic configuration will be 3d64s0. The 2 electrons eliminated from 4s orbital, and 1 is eliminated from where? 3d orbital. And if we remove 3 electrons, then we get what? 3d64s0 electronic configuration. So students, now make 4 orbitals for getting hybridization of this complex. First one is 3d, which possesses 5 orbitals, and after then 4s, and after then 4p, and after then 4d. If somebody asks you how can you find out the first, then first of all you draw the structures like this or orbitals like this, okay, and then after then you see that here the 3d orbital contains how many electrons? 6 electrons. 6 electrons. So simply if it is a weak field ligand, then you will follow simple rules like the Hund's rule, Pauli exclusion principle, and etc. etc. All the rules are applicable for the weak field ligand. But in the case of strong field ligand, it causes pairing of electrons. It causes pairing of electrons. So simply what? You fill the electrons like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These two orbitals these two orbitals leave as a vacant. These two orbitals coordinated or mixed with the 4s and 4p orbitals and form the octahedral geometry. How so? As you see here, the NH3 is a monodentate ligand. NH3 is a monodentate ligand, means what? It gives one pair of electron to the central metal ion for the coordination with the metal ion. Means what? Sir, here the nitrogen atom which carry what? One pair of electron donated like this: NH3, 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 NH3 and NH3. You can see here each nitrogen contains what? One lone pair of electron, and these lone pair of electron is donated to the central metal ion. Like how? And form a coordinate bond. Sir, if these two electrons and these two electrons, simply the pair of electron of nitrogen is donated to the central metal ion, the vacant orbital of the central metal ion, and the vacant orbital is here. You can see these two vacant orbital, one vacant orbital, one vacant orbital, two vacant orbital, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can see here the sixth ligand is coordinated with the central metal ion, that means the cobalt. So students, you can see the six pair of electron. You can see here 6 pair of electron is situated or accumulated or simply accepted by the orbitals of metal like this. And you can see here the involvation of orbital. The involvation orbital is what? Sir, here D2s is 1 and P is 3. D2sp3. The hybridization is as D2sp3, and for the hybridization D2sp3 geometry will be what? Octahedral. The hybridization. So students, for this complex, the hybridization will be what? D2sp3, and the geometry will be octahedral. As you can see here, there is no unpaired electron. There is no unpaired electron, and we know that the unpaired electrons are responsible for the conduction of electricity or heat. So simply you can also say that this complex do not have any unpaired electron. That means what? Here its magnetism is diamagnetic. Diamagnetic means what? Sir, diamagnetic case in those cases where there is no unpaired electron is present with the complex, or simply you can see here what? All the electrons are paired. And no electrons is unpaired. That's why the magnetism is diamagnetic. Diamagnetic means what? Simply you can say that the unpaired electron is 0. This one is the diamagnetic, and this is because the unpaired electron is what? 0. So students, magnetism will be what? Diamagnetic. Sir, how can we find out the magnetic moment for this complex? So simply for the magnetic moment, for the magnetic moment, we for the magnetic what? Moment mu. We are going for this formula, what? N plus 2, like this, where n is the unpaired electron, where n is the number of unpaired electron, and as you can see here, there is no unpaired electron. There is no unpaired electron. The value of n will be 0. The value of n here, the value of n will be 0 here, because there is no unpaired electron. So simply you can see that the magnetic moment, that means mu is 0 for this complex. Mu will be 0 for this complex because there is no unpaired electron. And for simply you can always tell that what? Sir, in case of diamagnetism, the magnetic moment will be 0 because there is no unpaired electron. Because there is no unpaired electron present. But in case of the weak field ligand, like this, suppose if the complex is PCl, COCl6 3 minus. So here you can see the chlorine, the chlorido ion. Chlorido ion is a weak field ligand. What? Weak field ligand, and it doesn't cause pairing of electrons in d orbital. So simply you can fill the electrons. You can fill the electrons like general method by following the Hund's rule, by following Pauli exclusion principle, above principle, etc., etc. Simply Hund's rule. So students, here you can see the cobalt. Here the cobalt is carry +3 positive charge. +3 positive charge. If you find out the oxidation number of cobalt, then you will get what? +3. So students, for electronic configuration cobalt, neutral state is this, and for their oxidation state with +3, the electronic configuration will be this. So what happened in this case? Students, first of all, I told you that what? I told you, first of all, you make or you draw or you write the orbitals like this: 3d, 4s, 4p, 4d. Okay, and after then you start to fill the electrons. After then you start to fill the electrons. As you know that what? The d orbital contains 5 orbitals: ds, y, dy, z, dzx, dx square, y square, dz square. These are the names of the d orbitals. Okay, so here you can see the 6 electrons, and the 6 electrons are paired, or simply 6 electrons are filled by simple Hund's rule, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there is no pairing of electron because here the weak field ligand is coordinated with the central metal ion, and when the weak field ligand coordinated with the central metal ion, then there is no pairing of electron takes place in d orbital or simply orbitals. Okay. So students, here you can see that there is no pairing of electrons because here the involvement of ligand is weak field ligand, which created a weak field. And you can see here the 6th ligand is also present here, and all the 6 ligands are the mole rotated. That's why they give what? One pair of electrons in one orbital of metal. In one orbital of metal, like this: Cl, 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 and all the Cl give one pair of electron like this, and the hybridization will be what? 1 s orbital, 3 p orbital, and 2 outer d orbital. Here you can see in previous case the inner d orbital are involved in the formation of geometry or simply hybridization. But in case of this example, you can see here the outer d orbital are involved what? In the formation of octahedral complex. So simply the hybridization will be sp3d2, and for this hybridization the geometry will be octahedral also. Octahedral. But here you can see the number of unpaired electron in this whole orbital. In this whole orbital, you can see the number of electrons. Yes, you can see here. Yes, you can see here the number of electrons is 4. Is 4, which is number of unpaired electrons. Sorry, you can see here the number of unpaired electron is 4. So students, the value of n will be what? 4. If we going for finding the magnetic moment. Okay. So what happened? What happened if we look for magnetism? Then you can see here the unpaired electron is present and the number of unpaired electron is 4. That's why it is what? Paramagnetic. 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 So students, where the unpaired electron present in the d orbital or simply metal orbitals, the magnetism will be paramagnetic, and the magnetic moment will be what? Put the value of n, what? Mu is equal to, as you see here, the value of n is 4. So 4 plus 4, 2 means what? 4 2, and 4 2 is 6 24. 24, 16 and 24. So under root 24 is the BM Bohr magneton. So simply you can see here the magnetic moment of this complex where a weak field ligand chloride is coordinated with the cobalt. The magnetic moment of this complex will be under root 24 Bohr magneton. Under root 24 Bohr magneton, and you can find out the all kind of the complexes like this, or like number of complexes I have already given you. How can we find out these things? Magnetism, magnetic moment, geometry, hybridization for those complexes. You will do all that complexes as a homework. Okay, where you will find out for those complexes what? Magnetism, magnetic moment, geometry and hybridization. Okay students, so here this is the application of valence bond theory, where you can find out, or you find out simply what? Magnetism, magnetic moment, geometry and hybridization. And for this you will get 3 to 5 marks in your board examination. So do it properly and make a proper notes along with these topics. Okay students, so for today this is enough. The next day we will discuss the next topic. So that's it. Thank you.